Jungle.
Hi everyone. Hope you are fine, doing well. We talked about speech communication in public speaking skills. There are many essential topics regarding developing our public speaking skills. Do you know the importance of pronunciation for public speaker? How do they develop their accuracy and fluency while they stand in front of audience and delivering their speeches? Especially native speakers. They make their speeches more attractive and effective by the help of applying some pronunciation skills. Did you apply pronunciation skills while you present your speeches? If yes, you are a top speaker. So in this short video, we are going to discuss some pronunciation tips and pronunciation related skills that help and develop our speeches. Dear listeners, only by the help of contents, vocabulary, enough confidence, we cannot overcome challenges of public speaking. There are some other tips which help you to develop your speaking. Let me start from rhythm. It is quite important to practice rhythm before standing in front of audience. What's the meaning of rhythm? There should be a musical tone in your speech. How? By the help of pausing and pacing. These are the two quite important terms linked with rhythm. Pause and pace. In simple words, we can call them stop and speed. If you want to develop your rhythm, please know where should start our speeches. Where do we need to speed up our talking? Also, where do we need to stop our points? It means by the help of punctuation marks, you can help your readers. But by the help of effective pronunciation, you will help your listeners to follow and to understand your contents. In simple words, rhythm will help your listener to understand the point. It is the main purpose of rhythm. Where should we end our sentence? Where should we end our statement? Rhythm means stop, know the place of where should I stop my speech, and where should we speed up my points. Number two, intonation. You have learned or you have listened about this topic all the time. It's very common, especially in your classes. Intonation means raising and falling of your voice. It also gives musical tone to your speech. It helps your speaker to understand the points. Rising and falling intonation. It will help your speaker to know question in a statement, to know track questions. Also, intonation is important. The third important point for all of us, we have to consider flow. There should be flow in your speech. What is the meaning of flow? Try to use shortcuts, abbreviation in your speeches. By the help of shortcuts, you will look like native speakers. It will give you enough time for practicing these things. Besides rhythm, intonation, and flow, you need to know how to chunk the words. We can call them thought chunking. public and professional speakers, they do not emphasize only on just one or two words. They are memorizing interesting, important, or essential phrases. By the help of these phrases, they are going to pass the words. Thought chunking is also a skill. For example, where should we pick one chunk of words and pass to the audience? Respected learners, you learned about rhythm. It means speed, stop, intonation, rising and falling of your voice. Flow, use shortcuts in abbreviation to make your speech interesting. Also, I told you about thought chunking. Finally, it is your job to practice stress. You have to know stress, word stress, and also sentence stress. If you know sentence, you will know where should I emphasize. For example, in one speech, there may be 10 or 15 essential words. You are going to emphasize the essential words to make it bold for your audience. In stress, you know which syllable should I emphasize in a word. But in sentence stress, you know which words should I emphasize or put enough stress to make it bold, visible, or listenable for the audience. In this short video, I talked about 5 important points regarding pronunciations. To make it easy for you, like pronunciation, we use punctuation in writing. But in communication, in oral communication, or in speaking, we always consider pronunciation. Why do we need for pronunciation? To make our content or information understandable or comprehensible for our listeners. I talked about 5 points. First, rhythm. Number 2, intonation. Number 3, flow. Number 5, thought chunking. And the last one was about stress. Please try to apply all these points in your speeches. If you want to be a professional and a good public speaker, please work on these things. One tip for you, we cannot practice all of them in one speech, but it is our job to enhance or practice these things in a very short speeches. These 5 pronunciation tips need enough practice. Please work on these one by one. If you learn all these 5 tips, at the end, you will be a professional speaker. You will be better than native speaker. People will understand you. Why do we use the term native speaker? To make our speech understandable or attractive. It was short information about pronunciation for public speaker. Please learn and develop your speech by the help of these skills. Thank you so much for listening. Please watch all the videos carefully, take notes, and try to prepare your short speeches. Thank you so much. Goodbye.